In this video, we will be discussing how to find the confidence interval for proportions using Google Sheets. Let's get started. Okay, so in this confidence interval and sample size tool that we will see that there's a prop intervals, which is the third tab. We'll look here. There's T intervals, Z intervals, and now we have the prop intervals. And this tool is used to find the confidence interval for proportions. So if we're interested in determining the population proportion, estimating that within a confidence interval, we would use this tool. And the information that we need to find the confidence interval is the number of successes, X, and sample size, N. Now, number of successes is, we'll explain what that is in a problem, but it will be pretty evident once you get the hang of it. So we have, in this problem, we wish to estimate what % of adult residents in a certain county are parents. Out of 300 adult residents sampled, so that is the sample size, that's the total number of people sampled. So let's just put that in right now. 300, 165 of them had kids. So that is what we are considering success. Now, success can be whatever the topic is involved or whatever the stated goal of determining is mentioned in the problem. So in this problem, we are determining the % of adult residents in a certain county that are parents. Well, we've determined that 165 had kids, so they're parents. 165 are parents out of 300. So in that case, having kids or being parents, same thing, is the success, considered success, or X. So let's put that in, 165. Now lastly, we need the confidence level. The confidence level is the 99% confidence interval. We want a 99% confidence interval. So the confidence level is that 99% in decimal form. And there we go. We have the proportion of successes, and I have a P apostrophe, but typically it's P hat, like the little hat over the P. But this is just X divided by N, is 0.55. And the proportion of failures is the complement, 1 minus the number of the proportion of successes. So that's 1 minus 0.55 is 0.45, as you can see right here. The critical value is calculated using a function, but don't worry about the function, it's given to you here. The critical value is this right here, and the margin of error is this right here using a different formula. And we have the lower and upper bound, and that is what we want here. Give your answer as decimals to 3 decimal places, round appropriately, and we have P. Now, as I mentioned before, the proportion of successes is this P apostrophe, but it's typically P hat. And here is P. This is population proportion. So this is sample proportion, P hat. This is population proportion. And the reason that we have population proportion right here is because that's what we're trying to estimate. That's what the purpose of a confidence interval is to estimate P, the population proportion, the overall proportion. So as we can see, we are estimating, and we would say that we're 99% confident that somewhere between 0.476, which is 47.6%, and 62 point, rounding up would be 4%, 62.4% would be the population proportion of adults who are parents. Now, I mentioned that in percentage form. You should be putting it in decimal form. I just wanted to put that into context. In percentage form, it's a little bit easier to understand what that's referring to. So anyways, you will put that in decimal form, 0.476 and 0.624 in the blanks here for the lower and upper bound. And so that is how you use the proportion interval to estimate the population proportion with a confidence interval.